My hip used to pop so loud, sounded like a gunshot, even louder than those ridiculous chiropractic videos. Joints just aren't supposed to make those kinds of noises. So when they do on their own, it's a pretty good bet that that joint is abnormally stressed, leading to malfunction and eventually disease. So I leave it up to you to decide whether you think that making as many joints as possible pop and crack as loud as possible is a good thing or not. Now, all I know for sure is that that's not necessary to get better. More on that in just a bit. But first, back to my hip and the embarrassing noises that it used to make. Now that I know better, I can trace it all back to kindergarten when I had a really bad broken leg. Now, of course, it was set by an excellent orthopedic doctor, and both of my shin bones, the tibia and the fibula, healed right on schedule. So beyond some token physical therapy to deal with the muscle atrophy, that was that. But not really, because I never really felt coordinated or balanced after that. I kept spraining my ankle and wound up with 2 knee surgeries many years later. The last knee surgery left me with permanent nerve damage, and I don't blame any of my excellent medical doctors. I only wish that they made a functional rehabilitation referral, because setting the bones, pain management, physical therapy, and surgery are all important, but none of those things took the abnormal stress out of my leg that was causing joint, muscle, and nerve damage. Put another way, you can't break a bone and not injure a joint. And while bones typically heal 100%, joints rarely do, even under the best of circumstances. So when a joint gets injured and does not get rehabilitated, it sets up an abnormal tension reflex. And it doesn't matter how much exercise, massage, or stretching you do for that muscle, the tension will just keep coming back, putting abnormal stress on the blood vessels, joints, and nerves, which eventually leads to a whole new problem. And without the benefit of advanced functional rehabilitation training, no one makes the connection between the seemingly unrelated issues. And that's how so many people wind up on never-ending pain management. Regardless of how they treat the accelerated aging process, none of the acupuncture, biofeedback, cognitive behavioral therapy, decompression, electric muscle stim, lasers, medications, neurostimulators, pain management injections, stem cells, TENS units, will it stop the accelerated breakdown of the joints, muscles, nerves associated with that original injury. But there is hope. If you're lucky enough to find somebody with advanced training in finding and properly rehabilitating joint, muscle, and nerve dysfunction, fortunately, outside of a few Eastern European research institutes and the people who were trained there, most doctors, including chiropractors and physical therapists, have no knowledge of this. So they rarely provide anything more than temporary relief. Once I received extensive training on functional rehabilitation, I went to work on myself. And after about 12 weeks of functional rehabilitation, my foot pain, ankle instability, knee pain, hip pain, then the noises it was make was gone. And my alignment, balance, coordination, endurance, flexibility, and strength improved automatically. So whether you're dealing with chronic hip pain, noises, embarrassed by those noises that it makes when you change position, or have hit a plateau in your physical fitness, a quantified functional evaluation may be exactly what you need. And for a limited time, that's included in my better than money back guaranteed consultation fee. So for some of my competition, charges thousands of dollars for this exam alone, but I've streamlined it to get to the root of the problem in just a few minutes, without waiting months for a referral or wasting time on expensive, inconclusive tests. So book your better than money back guaranteed consultation now before I start charging what this exam is really worth.